Over the last few days, there were a couple more threats against the life of President Trump, and I'm going to play a couple of news videos on this topic because there is a point that I want to make at the end. The first clip is only about 30 seconds long. The second clip is a bit longer, about a minute and a half, I believe, but it does contain some disturbing content. Here are those clips now.
Also, a Butler County man is accused of threatening to murder President Trump and other U.S. officials. Investigators say Sean Monper was making the threats between January and this month under the online handle Mr. Satan. Investigators say Monper was also threatening to kill ICE agents and Elon Musk, referring to an American Revolution 2.0. His preliminary hearing is set for Monday.
A federal search warrant, unsealed Friday, details a murder plot as part of a plan targeting President Donald Trump. The documents attribute that plot to 17-year-old Waukesha student Nikita Kassab. Charged in the shooting deaths of his mother, Tatiana, and stepfather, Donald Mayer, inside their home February 11th. According to prosecutors, the teenagers stayed inside the home with their bodies for 12 days.
Victim B body was appeared to have been deceased for some time, was unable to definitively identify who it was.
Police arrested Kassab in Kansas weeks later, finding him with his stepfather's car, gun, and $14,000. The motive for the murders, according to the federal warrant, was to use that money to fund a plan calling for the president's assassination, to, quote, foment a political revolution in the United States and save the white race. According to the records, Kassab shared an affinity for the neo-Nazi group, the Order of Nine Angles. And they also reference a 3-page manifesto quoted as saying, as to why, specifically Trump, I think it's obvious. By getting rid of the president and perhaps the vice president, that is guaranteed to bring some chaos. The records show Kassab on the platforms TikTok and Telegram discussed buying a drone to use in an attack. And investigators say he told a classmate, quote, when they saw 10 consecutive attacks in the news, it would have been him.
The reasons I want to talk about these threats against Trump is because for any of us who hold hatred against him or feel hatred against Trump's supporters, you are 100% off base. You cannot allow hatred to fester within you. Hatred will destroy you from the inside out. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm constantly seeing comments from someone who talks about how they have abject hatred for Trump. And I'm not saying that hatred will lead you to make threats against his life, but I'm saying that we have to overcome this hatred because it will destroy us. And if you are filled with hatred for Trump or hatred for Trump supporters, you have to find a way to get that out of your life. Seek out God in prayer and ask for his help. Because if any of us allow hatred to keep growing inside of us, especially in these last days when there's so many stressful and simply evil things going on, we're going to be headed down a very dangerous road. So that's all I have to say in this short video. If you feel hatred toward Trump or Trump supporters, you need to find a way to get away from that. It is definitely not Christian. I'll talk to you guys soon.